Alabama rose from non-division winner status in 2017 to national champion. How the Tide and the rest of the field would have looked in a 12-team playoff format in 2017. Next on the Voice of College Football. Hey again, everyone. Great to see you here at the Voice of College Football. We are reviewing how each playoff season would have looked under the current 12-team proposal that's been in the news from the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. Please like the video, share the videos out on social media, and subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football for the best discussion, debate, and analysis. That's the aim, that's the goal, that's the mission. Okay, please check out the videos as well, 2020, 19, and 18. Let us know what you think. The 2017 season would have looked like this in the playoffs. Of course, Alabama made it and was chosen as a one-loss non-division or conference champion versus Ohio State from the Big Ten that lost twice, but of course won the Big Ten championship. So, under the rules of what we've heard from the 12-team playoff proposal, Clemson, OU, Georgia would have maintained those top three spots, as was the case in 2017. Ohio State, though, not only would have made the playoff, but they would have been a team that received a bye as the fourth highest ranked conference champion at 11-2, and then Alabama slides into the fifth seed at 11-1. Then you got Wisconsin at 6. The Badgers lost the Big Ten championship as an undefeated team against Ohio State that season. Auburn, if you recall, the Tigers would have been the first team to ever make the college football playoff with 2 losses, but the Tigers lost the SEC title game to Georgia. They would have been the 7 seed. USC at 8. The Trojans won the Pac-12 with 3 losses. Actually, they had 2 losses regular season, then lost to the Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl. Penn State at number 9 is an at-large. Miami at 10. They won 10 consecutive games to start the season, then they lost the last 2 ball games, but Miami makes it in from the ACC. Washington, the 11 seed, and UCF, of course, the controversial team that season that claimed the national championship, beat Auburn, who ironically beat the 2 national championship game participants, Georgia and Alabama, and Auburn, of course, lost to UCF on the same field that Alabama beat Georgia in the national championship game. So the seedings would have worked out like this in terms of matchups. Bama, UCF, and the winner plays Ohio State. Wisconsin, Washington in that 6-11 game. The winner would have played Georgia. How about Auburn and Miami? We just learned just a couple days ago that Auburn and Miami will play a home-and-home series in 2029 and 30. They would have played in the 2017 playoffs, and the winner, Oklahoma. Okay, USC and Penn State had played the previous Rose Bowl. They would have matched up in the playoff here, and the winner of Penn State and USC would have taken on Clemson. Each and every one of these seasons, I've basically outlined what teams would have been left out that had similar credentials as the teams that made it. But right here, it's interesting to note, you can't find a team that had really a gripe outside of the playoff field. There were a couple of 9-3 teams in Michigan State, Notre Dame, but as you can see, all the teams that made the playoff this particular season in 2017 were at least 10-2. So all those 3-loss teams had no complaint in 2017. Your thoughts about the 2017 season, the overall series? Do you want us to continue to run it through? We will go as far as you take us in regards to if you can generate likes and views. Get us to 10,000 views on these videos. That's what they need to have to keep us going. We'll take it through the playoff era, but I would like to go on through taking us back 2013, 12, and back forever. Here at the Voice of College Football, it'll be fascinating to see how this 12-team playoff would have looked on through the 2000s, the 90s, and the 80s, and so forth. Right here at the Voice of College Football, Mark Rogers TV.